Morning. Today is Thursday, May 28th, and we are going to continue again with our reading of Refugee. So today you are listening to chapters 49 through 51, or reading pages 145 to 155 on the digital copy, or 285 to 305 in the hard copy. Again, you can take some double entry journal notes, but today's activity is going to be completing a Padlet response. So you're going to click this link here, and it's going to take you to this page. So you are going to answer this question, and I do have this question right here. But what do you think will happen next for all three families? What's the next part of their journey? Why? Support with evidence from the text. So please make sure you're making a prediction for Joseph's story, Isabel's story, and Mahmoud's story. And if you already read it, please do not announce it on the Padlet because we all can see your response. So please do not start off by saying, well, because I already finished the book, I know that, because then it's going to ruin the ending for everyone else. So if you read ahead, whatever, I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm glad you're reading. You can write down what you think or know is going to happen. But if you didn't read ahead, make a prediction, because I will tell you, I did not see this ending coming. I was like mind blown. It was so crazy. I love how the author ends this book. So you use your best judgment, find evidence from the text that would make you believe that you think that that helps support your conclusion as to what you think is going to happen. So you're not going to submit anything on Schoology today. You are writing on Padlet, and you are going to be writing incomplete sentences using proper spelling, capitalization, and grammar. I am going to add one more note here that I realized I forgot. Please include your first and last name, as well as mod in your post. Okay, so you're going to see there's a little plus sign here. Sorry, my face is in the way right here, but I can add a post. So in my title, I would write Mrs. Shank mod 1 type response here. So I'm just going to leave that there just so you can see that. Just a reminder, your name and your mod and your response. And you can go and like other people's posts, I believe, but you cannot, get on and change them. So that is what you're doing for today. And we have our last week of school next week. Can you believe it? So Monday, we're going to finish the book. And next week, we'll have a couple little wrap up end of the year activities to do and kind of reflect on the lessons in this book. And then that is it. So hang in there. We are almost there. I know it's been a long couple weeks and months. I feel you, but I really, really hope that you're enjoying this and it's making your little quarantine a little bit more interesting. Also, another thing, if you're bored, all of these stories are real. I'm quite fascinated by Joseph's story, the story of the St. Louis, mainly because I didn't know about that story until the Holocaust survivor that I invited to the school came and told me that her parents were on that boat. And unfortunately, she passed away, but her son does come and speak to the eighth graders every year. And I'm hoping that, next year things get back a little bit back to a routine. And usually he comes in March or April. And you're able to hear that story. So if you are interested, I would look up the St. Louis and what really happened to that boat and the people on it, because it was a really interesting story that I did not know about. But her parents were on that boat and they did get sent back and they did die in a concentration camp. So feel free to start reading into some of those ideas. All right, I will see you next week. Have a good weekend.